everyone, welcome to SceneDaily.com and our special Champions Week review in New York. I'm Steve Waid. Like I said, last week was Champions Week in New York, and Jimmie Johnson, the three-time Sprint Cup champion, spent a hectic 5 days going all over Manhattan. He had media appearances, photo opportunities, and visits to some special New York landmarks. On December 4th, Johnson joined several other Sprint Cup drivers at the annual NMPA Myers Brothers Award luncheon, where several contingency awards were presented. Among the recipients were, of course, Johnson, Carl Edwards, Johnson's crew chief Chad Knaus, Jeff Burton, Johnson's Hendrick Motorsports pit crew, Ryan Newman, and of course, Rookie of the Year Regan Smith. Now, I had the opportunity to talk with Johnson on December 5th, right before the banquet, and he told me he had managed about 9 hours of sleep for the entire 5 days. But hey, don't take my word for it. Here's a glimpse of what Johnson did during his hectic Champions Week.
I don't think I'll truly understand the significance of what we've done until I kind of get a little older and maybe put the helmet up for that matter. So I'm very proud of this race team. I'm very proud of what we've done. We won with the old car, then a 50-50 year last year, then this year with the new car. So we've been able to change with the times and make it count year after year. So I'm very proud of that. Everything else is always so plain and stuffy, and I thought it was time to have a beer. So I bought everyone a beer in the bar and just wanted to raise a glass once they're all here. I know we're still waiting on some, so we'll circle up here in a minute, but let's have a beer today. So thank you all for your support and all of your hard work throughout the year.
Of course, it all culminated with the NASCAR Awards banquet at the Grand Ballroom of the Waldorf-Astoria on December 5th. Now, the top 10 drivers in the final point standings came on stage to receive recognition for their achievements in 2008. And, of course, Jimmie Johnson was honored for his third straight Sprint Cup championship. But it was more than the usual speeches and trophies. Kevin Costner, you remember him from Bull Durham and Dances with Wolves? He appeared with Betty Jane France and spoke about the 60 years of NASCAR. Now, of course, he called Dale Earnhardt the Terminator and not the Intimidator, but what the heck. Now, Richard Petty also came on stage and he spoke about NASCAR's history and all he's seen over the years. Comedian John Panette performed twice, and let me tell you, he brought the house down. And the rock group Matchbox 20 played 2 tunes, and they were very well received. And I'm pretty sure everyone was surprised to learn that Tom Cruise, yes, that Tom Cruise, was in attendance. He was introduced by Rick Hendrick as Cole Trickle, the driver he portrayed in the movie Days of Thunder, and the less said about that, the better. Folks stayed up well into the night, well, make that the early morning, to attend the Champions Party after the banquet. And I can tell you, there were probably plenty of hangovers the next day. But all in all, it was a successful venture for NASCAR in New York. And that's the latest on the Champions Week review. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Waid.